Oh my gosh. So yesterday I had not a good day, which is fine. We're people. We have good days, we have bad days. So yesterday I found out that since 2021, the information I've been emailing and trying to get courts to listen um, with regards to oxygen treatments, which are apparently made criminal and illegal to even administer in hospitals under animal food labeling laws of the FDA. Literally, animal consumption food labeling laws are the reason why it's illegal for to use oxygen-based treatments other than through nasal cannulas as prescribed. And the information that I've been sending, I finally brushed and flossed. Jesus Christ, is like so gross. I got a corn chip jammed in here, like while I was living in Peru, so it fucked up my gum. Look at it, you can see it really fucked it up. Um, but Yeah, yesterday I found out that since 2021, the rectal insufflation of oxygen-based products, which is where you basically put oxygen into the rectum, which has a lot of vessels, which can basically absorb the oxygen and help people survive. Oxygen depreciated or oxygen deprivated states. Um, that it's that the scientists who are doing that now got awarded a Nobel Prize. Like I told you, all of the most powerful institutions of the entire planet are now going to start parroting me in everything I've done and written for the last 4 years, all the way down to your Nobel laureates. You're all going to be my parrots, my little pets, okay? The cats and I are hanging in. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep them because they're getting bigger and they're really rambunctious, and I don't need my eyeball ran over by a cat claw. Nope, not gonna happen. And also, if they're not able to learn and stay safe, the other one got sort of clipped in the door the other day while I was rushing trying to make a cabbage. Um, so if it's not a safe environment for them with me, because I have to work and they're not able to learn, and we're not able to be in a safe, functional environment, then I gotta do something with the cats. I gotta take them to a different house. But they're still with me. They're making it. So they're doing okay. Don't feed your kittens pure tuna. Trust me. They're just going to shit their little brains out. Stick them on one, and it's not that bad, but just keep them on normal food. Um, so, anyways, yesterday I didn't have a good day. The kittens are both fine, which is good. And today I'm making this video because I was in Planet Fitness and I was drawing off, and there's like someone who has their uh look at how dry that is. Like the whole freaking skin is just totally fucked. Um the shower across from me I was drawing, the person showering had their razor blade on the floor. Like, that is gross. That's gross. If you're showering at a public gym, do not put your razor on the ground where other people stand and shower. That's fucking disgusting. That's gross. I don't want anything to do with that. So, anyways, what I can basically do is I can write the courts and be like, look it, you made me a felon. I've been communicating documents which are all legal. All of your judges are saying everything that I'm saying and parroting me. And yeah, now you're getting Nobel laureates for the science, which is not even new. Like, you're doing this ass backwards. Like, there's been scientists and federations and global groups of individuals and doctors that have been treating humans with oxygen treatments way before any of this. This is like this is known. Like, it's like you're not even rewarding the people who should be rewarded. And that's not cool. You're not honoring and rewarding and giving power and respect and esoteric currency as well as material currency and rewards to the proper people. And so the shit show is going to continue. As I was leaving the gym, I look up at the computer, the one of the TV monitors, and there's fucking Barack Obama, his old fucking black ass, fucking still up on the screen. talking about when bin Laden was captured. That is a waste of literal life on this entire planet. Nor do I want the power to play God over all of the lives of you humans. Okay? So I'm going to write the court document and I'm going to be like, look it. And I keep it real short and simple. You all are not capacitated. You told me I have no grounds to challenge jurisdiction because of the plea. I already challenged jurisdiction. That was the email you convicted me for sending, was me challenging your jurisdiction. Your plea is moot. All of the criminal actions that you've taken to prosecute me are retarded. Just like you all of a sudden giving and parroting out your fucking Nobel laureates to scientists who have done nothing new. You're giving your awards to people who are participating in your dumb schemes. From the Pope down, fuck all of you. All of you. You're not gonna make a fool of an entire fucking nation, the United States of America, unless they all decide to do that. And that is not for me to decide. It's not my responsibility if people want to watch fucking Barack Obama talk about bin Laden's capture in 2024 on the news. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. And if that's what this nation wants to see on its news televisions, then that's what you're going to get to see. And that's not my responsibility. It's my responsibility, even though I had a bad day. I only got some paint. I had oil spilled. Like, I had to do some things, and I had to visit my mother. I did not enjoy being around my mother. I do not enjoy being in her presence at all. But anyways, I saw her, so which is good. Like, I don't hate my mom. But since I didn't have a very productive day yesterday, now I really gotta make sure I have a productive day today. Because that's what matters when people continue to grind, keep going on their responsibilities and missions, follow through, do a decent job, understand that we're all humans and make mistakes. So we can say anything we want. There's freedom of speech. That's good that people are expressing themselves. And then it's really bad when people express themselves and don't follow through with action and do what they're saying they're going to do. Okay? And so that's what my responsibility is to do. It's to follow through and do what I say I'm going to do. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to go finish painting aspects of my food truck. I already got the mirror film on the food trailer. You all can pop in and pop out. You're non-existent in my world anyways. You all chose to participate in your farmers markets that are sucking the cockroach cocks of every single fucking county and city official. All of your fairs and all of the things that you all are all engaged in are all through sucking the dicks and the esoteric stories of all the different people who are giving these Nobel laureates out. You all are fine to do that. Do it. You're fine to keep ignoring me. Do it. That's fine. It doesn't mean that God's not going to come the fuck around with the goddamn fucking vengeance not known to any human who's ever walked this earth in the recent, last centuries. That's not on me. I'm not God. I'm not responsible for that type of vengeance. I might ask power from God and the devil, the highest and oldest souls of the entire universe, for power to rape the souls of the children. That doesn't mean I have to be the one who does that. God can get his lazy ass up and fucking start moving and doing things just like me. Focusing on cleaner water, cleaner food, cleaner living. Pop in, pop out. You're non-existent, all of you. In my world, you don't exist. That's why there's 0 viewers on all of my videos. That's why the dumbass angel, who I support because I think that he has a good mission and he's trying to do things right and stuff, that's why he's wasting all of his time trying to wreck and knock down the Illuminati, Rosicrucian, Christian, Babylonian. It's a decent starting point. It's all right. And I'll stand there, and that's fine. But if that's all you're gonna fucking do, that's it. Like, you got to do more. You can't just only sit around and bitch and complain. That's not what I'm setting my example of. Sure, I get frustrated. Sure, I have happy emotions. Sure, I have sad emotions. Sure, I make videos complaining and bitching. Sure, but also I make a lot of videos of me actually making products, actually following through on what I'm saying I'm going to do. And today, I'm gonna go finish painting my stuff. It's pretty windy, but that doesn't matter. I can I can make the wind frickin' stop if I need to. And it will stop and it'll slow down if and when it's time to paint. So I got to go get my prepping done. Got to go pick up my hose. I ran over my hose and we're going to see if the cats and I make it. They're doing well. They're happy. Where's the other guy? Hey, Coffee, where you at? Come here, Cuffs. Where you go? Where you at? Cuffies. Oh, she's sleeping up there. I got him a box to play in. That is not my stuff. But anyways, so the cats are okay, and we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to make it. It's just a really small space for 3 living creatures to be in. So, but it's all right. They wake up in the morning. We get up at like 5:30 every morning. It's easy enough to scoop their litter or clean their food. So, and then eventually, once I get my permitting, anyways, the food trailer is going to be detached from the van, so it's fine. And they do seem to stay on the roof when I'm not here. So the only issue and the only problem I'm having is when I'm by the van next to it, then they really don't like to stay up on the roof. And they really need to make sure that they stay up on the roof. Because if they get down even just a couple more times and start running under cars in the parking lot, like, I can't deal with that. It's not safe for them. It's not okay for me to be crawling on my hands and knees in parking lots when I'm trying to run my food truck to catch cats. Can't do it. But they seem like they're game. Huh? You game? You game? So, they seem pretty happy. And again, like, the only thing I can do is just try to set an example of me living life. And if you all aren't doing that, saying, this is my life, I'm going to live it. I'm going to do this. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to do it. I have these tools. These are my limitations. These are my weaknesses. These are my strengths. I'm going to go here first. If that doesn't work out, then I can go there. If that doesn't work out, then I can go there. And then if one of those 3 works out, then I can go to this next step and get here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm planning it out. And you all native little boys and shit, all you fucking Navajo cunts and all you fucking black fucking bitches and all you white little whores, like, Jesus fucking Christ, all of you. Like Jesus fucking Christ. That man who taught you that if you love, you're gonna go get yourself killed, okay? That's why I'm saying he can go fuck himself. Jesus fucking Christ. If you're a fucking Navajo young guy and you're wearing a fucking shirt with a ton of Chinese on it, on the front and the back, when I start talking about, you know what would be badass? A freaking treaty between Asia and the reservations, independent of all nation states. And the Asians and China could build with the Navajos on their sovereign territory, and then they could actually make things like facilities and factories and stuff. Like, don't say but no to me while you got Chinese written on your goddamn fucking shirt. No, 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 no. Our ancestors, we planned for the children's 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 children. You don't understand. You're talking to someone who asked for permission to rape the souls of all of those lineages and destroy all of it from the God of all gods. Like, there's a whole bunch of fat old people. That's it. Look at fat old men. Like, dude, like, that's it. Like, I was at a restaurant yesterday, and it just was like, smelled like fucking, like, butt fish. And it was filled and packed, and it didn't even smell like fresh fish. I was just like, fuck, man. It's just some dirty hush puppies. And everyone, almost everyone, Like 90% of the people, including the actual children, they were all fat. They were all sick. They all had like lesions and stuff on their faces. Like just everyone was sick and dying. Like I can't be held responsible for that. Just because I'm verbalizing a wish to destroy that current state and the souls and the structures above the mentalities that even allow that state to exist. I'm trying to destroy that. And it's not my responsibility if all of you keep pretending like I don't exist and that I have no value and no purpose and nothing to share, no wisdom. If you all choose to follow the people who taught you to love so much that you kill yourselves and that you need to become zero and nothing, and that their only wisdom is that of one and ignorance is two, when we live in an entire world and physical material world of two, you better fucking have the knowledge and wisdom of duality if you're going to operate in this world effectively. There's a wisdom to be found on each number, at each hour. There's a strength and a weakness to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. There's a strength and a weakness to wake up at 6 p.m. every morning, or every night, I should say, excuse me. Everything is a double-edged sword. And if you can't even master that wisdom, which is the most base, trivial wisdom of the chessboard for all of the physical material realm, and you have no idea, no capacity to even comprehend what I'm even talking about, then what's going to happen is God is going to destroy all of you. All of you wealthy people who claimed leadership and took power which is not yours, you're going to get destroyed. All of you, of every planet, of every nation, you're all destroyed, done. You're not going to sit on your throne on top of an in you, or the backwards broken you broke to have your seat upon the throne of the world. It's not going to work. You're going to get dethroned and destroyed by God. Just because I might have the power of God to be literal nothing when all of my court documents are now being used to give Nobel Prizes, court documents of science which I have nothing to do with, didn't even write, and could hardly verify. It's not even my work. Just because I've been given this cloak of invisibility doesn't mean you all are safe. You all, as the most powerful humans that have ever existed on the planet for the last 50 years, that doesn't mean you're going to function and win. It doesn't mean if I win my court cases, you're safe and good. If God's will is not able to be carried out, which is allowing for all sorts of amazing possibilities, I'm pretty sure, growth and change and development and flowering, and then the wilting, you all are going to keep telling as a society, and even having televisions turned on, with fucking Obama talking about Barack Obama, blasting that type of symbolism and information. If I don't see that as allowing even natural, universal life and death cycles to occur. If I'm not capable to move to California and get a hot fucking wife and start a family and create life so that there's a cycle that can continue, I don't see my future being bright. I have got certain things that I have to do. I have responsibilities. And in 3 years, not only did I fucking topple your entire fucking court system, decapitate your billion-dollar public state education institution, which is the fourth largest federally funded public education institution, making mirrors for the Vatican. Not only did I do that in the last 4 years, I built a business, I rescued 2 little kittens, I wrote patents. I wrote a fucking patent while I was being injected in a fucking psych ward illegally with unsigned warrants, which are all dismissed. If I'm able to do those things and no one else steps up their game and decides to be like really cool and really ingenuitive and start actually focusing on trying to build community and like being effective and like changing how things work, If I'm the only one who's able to put that into any sort of even just simple little step of progress of change and benefit to my own self, then you all could possibly die if I'm the only person really going hard at that. And there's not enough individuals. There's like 100 million people every day waking up with a proper passion to grow and change and modify and then create and flower so that then new cycles and new processes can occur. And there's only 100 million of us on the planet doing that. The race will die. You're dead. You stop the cycles. You sign off my fucking video if you don't like it. I'm not going to be the one who's responsible for a dead human race. I tried to decouple and detach you all from your dead-ass fucking souls, and you're wearing fucking shirts written in Chinese as fucking Navajos with little babies saying all you care about is the children of the children. Sir, no, no, but, no, but, it's a new age, but. Bitch, you're in my fucking new age. I fucking made it. And if you aren't able to fucking create any sort of esoteric basic respect and power structure which is relevant to a functionality and balance of actual truth, while all you do is claim is truth is the only thing is important, which for me is not even always that important. Responsibility takes a priority many times, and you're not even able to do that while you're like expounding upon the importance of truth. If you're going to be expounding upon the importance of truth and your truth and universal fact, you better fucking walk the talk. Otherwise, splat. Done. It's God, not me. Don't get upset. Don't come fucking looking for me.